Hello everyone, my name is Jess and welcome to my coffee trailer. In August of 2024, I decided to start a coffee trailer. So I purchased my coffee trailer and this espresso machine back here on Facebook Marketplace. It is now April of 2025 and it is finally ready. I'm going to have my first event in a week from today and I'm so excited. So I'm just going to spend today cleaning up the coffee trailer. Sorry if you hear some background noise. I'm in my driveway currently and there's some cars passing by. I am going to clean up the coffee trailer a little bit, show you guys around. It's extremely messy at the moment because I had a little neighborhood soft launch yesterday and I haven't cleaned up. I am going to do a more in-depth tour when everything is complete in about a few days. And my coffee business is called Smooth Sailing Coffee. We are based on the Jersey Shore. We have a few events lined up. Next week we have Holland Ridge Tulip Farm, and then I have a couple of farmers markets booked. And what I'm working on right now is finding an everyday location to park at somewhere around where I live, hopefully. But we are working on that still. There are a lot of things that go into running a coffee trailer and there are a lot of different regulations. So we are just kind of taking it day by day and figuring it out. I'm feeling so nervous. This is my first video. I've made YouTube videos before. I made a couple videos on like some beauty and skincare products a few years ago back when I was into that. And then I made a few videos on like arts and crafts, like crochet and punch needle stuff. I have since archived all of those videos, but to my like 20 subscribers, here I am again on yet another life path. Yeah, a little bit about me. I am 28 years old. I live here in New Jersey. I've always wanted to start my own business. So like I said, last August, I decided to just make it happen. And here I am. I think as I start doing this more, I'll get a little bit more comfortable on camera, but for right now, I'm like shaking in my boots. So bear with me. But let's go ahead and get started cleaning this messy trailer. You, as in the camera, and you watching, are gonna shake a little bit, okay? Because we're in a trailer, and every time I take a step, we shake a little. So if that bothers you, I sincerely apologize. I really do. Okay, so I'm gonna briefly go over just a couple things about the trailer, just so you guys know. And like I said earlier, I'll do a in-depth tour showing you kind of where everything is, how everything's laid out. But my trailer is 7 by 12. I bought it on Facebook Marketplace. It was just a shell of a trailer and my excellent, super talented dad actually built this whole thing, which I'll get into in the next video as well. After doing a ton of research, I decided to just go with an espresso machine that I would be able to find on Facebook Marketplace secondhand since they are extremely expensive. I got really lucky and I found this Sanremo Zoe. A woman on Facebook Marketplace was selling it. She had a juice bar / coffee shop for like a year and she was shutting it down and she said this was pretty new worked great, and I had no choice but to trust her, and luckily she was telling the truth. I have since gotten my machine inspected by an Espresso maintenance person, and he actually was like, yeah, this is a great machine, like you got really lucky, it's in good condition. So super grateful for that. We also got the grinder, which is behind there, right there, on Facebook Marketplace. It is a Mazzaro grinder. I've once again found that on Facebook Marketplace for about, I want to say like $900 less than what it was going for if I were to buy it new. So that was also a steal. And the other equipment I just kind of accumulated from mostly Amazon, Webstaurant. I have a restaurant depot not too far from me. I learned all I could from people on TikTok and YouTube, which is why I kind of wanted to share my experience as well, because if I'm able to help someone set up their dream business, their dream job, then that feels like an accomplishment to me. I don't have much else to say in terms of how the business is running so far, since we haven't really started yet. This trailer all just came together maybe about 2-3 weeks ago, and like I said, we're kind of just waiting on our first event, which is a week from today. I'm extremely nervous, but we're gonna just do the best we can, and it is what it is. My goal for this trailer is to do events and markets and stuff like that, but I mainly want to find an everyday location where I can build customer loyalty and build a brand, and eventually hopefully expand or get into maybe selling some merch. You know, I have some thoughts. I would say the number one thing I'm struggling with right now is social media. I don't necessarily consider myself super creative when it comes to social media. I just recently started posting on my Instagram and started kind of gaining hype. I would say I did it a little bit too late, but the main thing that stopped me was my nerves, and I finally just had to get over it and started posting. I've had amazing support so far from all my friends and family. However, posting on Instagram can be a little daunting. Posting on YouTube can be a little daunting. Posting on TikTok could be a little daunting. It's something that you just kind of have to break through and do, because it's truly what's going to make your business flourish. Nobody's going to know about your business unless they see it on social media, or they happen to pass by it, you know, like in real life, which you can't reach a lot of people that way depending on where you are. But just like coming up with posts and kind of just self-promoting is a struggle, but I'm working through it, and I'm definitely getting better as the days go on. But yeah, I just wanted to post here on YouTube, just kind of getting it out there that I'm starting this journey. Hopefully I have better content coming out soon once we actually get started and have things to do all day in the trailer and not just like online stuff. I'll just have more things to share in the future when I have more things going on. But as of right now, I make coffee for me, my sister, and my mom, and then I'm pretty much closing shop for the day, so there's not much I do in here. I am still perfecting some of my recipes, but I really have gotten pretty good at it in the past like 2 months or so, so I'm really confident in terms of my recipes. Now I just have to work on social media growth, organic growth. I want to start networking. I want to meet people. I want people to get excited about my brand, about my coffee, about my trailer, because it is very cute, if I do say so myself. Another thing that was pretty, I don't want to say tricky, but important, was branding. I went through a few names before I decided on Smooth Sailing. I went through a few logos, I went through a few fonts, and I just kind of just decided on something a little simple. These are my cups. These stickers I got printed from Sticker Mule, and it just says Smooth Sailing Coffee, Jersey Shore, established 2025. I wanted the outside of the trailer to kind of maintain that beachy vibe, so I got it vinyl wrapped with a wave, and the two colors are this like sea foam kind of color and then the navy blue. I do live on the Jersey Shore, so I wanted it to be kind of nautical themed. I wanted it to be on brand. I wanted this to be a really cute location for people to get coffee at during the summer. I wanted it to be like Instagrammable. But yeah, I think that's all for today. In the future I'll have more content on how the business runs. I'm going to upload a tour once everything is final. And like I said, if you have any questions or things you want to see, please leave a comment down below and I will get to it, I promise. But yeah, if you watched this video, thank you so much. I appreciate your support. And if you're in New Jersey or near the Jersey Shore, maybe you can follow us on Instagram and come find us this summer. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.